What's good, guys? Alex is Tech. How you doing? I have an Amazon Prime exclusive phone that I am very excited to check out. On today, where you're gonna be watching this on Amazon Prime Day. So this is the Prime exclusive Alcatel Idol 5S, and I'm really excited for this one because it is Amazon's first Prime exclusive phone that's not a super low-end budget phone. This is an actually pretty decent premium kind of feeling phone. I mean, the Idol 4 and the Idol 3, they were great high-quality phones at pretty decent prices. Glass backs, metal frames. It's just really nice. So I'm really excited to check out the Idol 5S. This one does have Amazon ads. Once again, you can buy this on Amazon without the ads as well. To be honest, this is going to be my first premium phone with Amazon ads, and I wonder if my experience will change because it is a little more premium, and I never had a premium phone with the ads. I always thought, hey, if it's a low-end phone with the ads, no big deal. It's because of the price points. But this is a little more premium, so I'm interested to see how I'm going to feel about that after a while. But let's take a look at the specs really quick. It's a 5.2-inch Full HD display. It has a dual front-facing speaker, which is a signature for the Idol line. It has a 12-megapixel back camera, a fingerprint scanner in the back, 32 gigabytes of storage with an SD card support up to, they say, 512 megabytes. Has 4G LTE, of course, for the US here. Snapdragon 625. So, 625, that's actually a pretty decent processor. I'm excited to see what this can do here. As I said, 8-megapixel front camera, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 2620 milliamp hour battery, and the OS is Android 7.1 Nougat. So we do have the most current version of Android. All right, there we go. That's the phone right there. I didn't have to cut anything. It was already like this. And let's pull this out. And this is the phone. Let's peel this. This is not how I remember the Idol phones to be like, but packaging wise, I am really, yeah, it is what it is. But you know, maybe that's how they save money on here. But this is a very premium phone. Wow, look at that. Look at that gloss. This looks just like what the Idol 4 and 4S look like. Let's actually peel this off right now so we can see the glass. All right, so right off the bat, this is of course, as I said before, this is the highest quality Prime exclusive phone currently available. I got the Nokia, so the Nokia will come next month. I'm really excited for that too. But yeah, this is already feeling like a totally different animal right now compared to all the other Amazon Prime exclusive phones I've opened. The box, however, very similar to what we've seen. That was the boot sound. We have all the paperwork, very standard stuff. Here is the power brick, SIM ejector tool, and the Type-C cable. So they do give you a Type-C cable. Let's do a quick hardware look at the phone. We got the SIM ejector, the SIM tray here with the SD card slot here too as well. And then the power button. On the bottom, we got a headphone jack and a USB-C offset. So it's not in the center. The USB-C charger is offset. And then on this side, we have the volume rockers. A little bit, it's not that mushy, it's okay. Nothing on the top, we got the reset there. On the back, we have the camera. Now, no dual cameras here, but we do have a single camera and the fingerprint scanner with Idol and Alcatel on the bottom. And then, of course, the front, we have the front-facing camera and the front-facing speakers. So I'm really excited that this has front-facing speakers. I can't wait to test them out. Let's set this up and take another look at it. Alrighty, we got the phone all booted up and ready to go. Everything is set up. As you can see here, we have a very stock Android appearance. This is running Alcatel skin. It's called Joy OS. We'll take a look at that in a second. But as you can see here, it's all very similar to stock. Even the drop down, it's exactly like stock. And I love it that way. That's really cool. At the same time, I think I'm still going to throw on the Pixel launcher on here like I do on all my phones. But if you like something simple straight out of the box, this is as stock as you can probably get. So yeah, definitely really nice. It seems pretty fluid right now. I'm really excited to throw some apps on here and test it out. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of Amazon bloatware on here. But that is the deal when you're saving some money. Since this does have a fingerprint scanner, technically you do bypass the lock screen, as you can see there. I mean, they do jump from the lock screen, but at least if you don't want to see the lock screen ad, you can kind of bypass it with your fingerprint scanner. So the fingerprint scanner doesn't seem like the fastest thing in the world, but for a Prime exclusive phone, having one is definitely a really cool thing. Very simplistic Android experience. There really is no fluff added on here. But about phone, when we run Joy OS version 1.1.0, I'm not actually too familiar with Joy OS, so I'm definitely gonna play with this, check it out. In my full review, we will talk a little bit more about this OS once I get a hang of it. But yeah, it seems like this is a very light skin running 7.1.1, so this is the newest version of Android, the most current one. The cat just got unlocked. This is as close to a stock experience as you're probably going to get from any phone out there right now. And I'm really happy that there is something like this. So front-facing speakers. If you ever wanted to use a phone, but use the Pixel launcher on it, well, you can obviously download the Pixel launcher or use one of our favorites, the Nova launcher, to do that. But you could never access Google Now by. All right, so dual front-facing speakers. One more thing about the hardware that I just noticed this a little later, but the speakers, the speaker bars, the screen is a little elevated compared to where the speaker is. As you can see right here, it's actually not flush with the speaker. So the speaker is actually below the screen, which is kind of interesting. You can put your finger here and you can feel it. There is a edge. So the screen ends and the speaker begins on both sides. Very interesting design. This is definitely a phone that has a certain distinct look to it. But yeah, otherwise, I am really happy to say this is a very nice looking phone, and it definitely is not the Amazon Prime exclusive phones we're used to, because the highest end one was probably the G5, right? The G5 was probably to date the most premium Prime exclusive phone. Everything up to now has been a really low end priced phone. Well, I'm happy to say this one is Alcatel's flagship phone, basically. It was the Idol 4 and 4S were their flagship phones last year, and the Idol 5S basically is their equivalent of their flagship this year, and it is a Prime exclusive phone. So great job by Alcatel and Amazon getting this in here. Same thing with the Nokia. I'm really excited to check out the Nokia. That was a phone I've been waiting for a long time. So for the fact that it is also an Amazon Prime exclusive phone, I am very excited about that. So this is the Idol 5S, the Amazon edition. As you can see, if you've used an Amazon Prime exclusive phone before, you are very well indoctrined with how this thing works. It doesn't seem too intrusive, like I said, once again, since you have the fingerprint scanner. And I'm really excited to test this out. Once I clean all the stuff out, get all the Amazon apps off my home screen and stuff, I'm really excited to see how this plays into my routine of phones. Once again, I'm Alex from Tech. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe because I do have Nokia coming in next month. Have a good Prime Day, and I'll see you guys next time.
If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell button below so that you don't miss a single video in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!